Hello. Hello, and welcome. Guess what we're doing? We're gonna play some Magicraft. At it again. Okay. That's right, I turned off my graphics because my spell transparency. What's up, Jag? Because my last stream, my last build, kind of nuked itself. I had too much going on screen. I gotta say, it's kind of nice having the different spells. Well, I appreciate you. Hello, welcome. Glad you're here. You ever played Magicraft before? It's a pretty awesome game. I think we'll stick with it. I think we'll stick with the V, is that you? You did, welcome. And there's a lot of games out there like this. This one nails it. It was released early access end of November. So it's not complete, I should say. It is. As in there's a compendium of 30 or 40 wands and weapons to choose from and spells. Like, there's a lot going on. You can play through 3 stages, an elite and boss for each one. It has a lot of replayability right now, but it's still considered early access. Owie. Get right into it. But I've got 20-something hours into this game right now, and I'm still discovering things that I had never seen before. And I think one of the most interesting things about this is the way that you can modify your spells to do different things. You can get them to split, you can get them to create new spells, they can follow your cursor, they can home in on enemies, they can get bigger or smaller, or all sorts of really unique combinations. And that's what makes it interesting. Mystique, how you been? So like right here, I can add this little enchantment, and all spells on the right will slow the target and slow their projectiles. Yeah, work will do that to you. Things have been going well enough. Just trying to make do with what we can. Been doing the podcast thing. Working on that. we can go ahead and re-roll our spells. So let's try this. That's interesting. Probably not going to cast a lot of those because that one's expensive. We just had a 1-year birthday party. Birthday's in a few days. Wildly. It comes and goes so fast. You know what? I don't think there's much need to re-roll a bunch of stuff because we don't have anything to do. But she is I mean, she's as happy as can be. Just a total trooper. Might be back at another standstill build. Nice to get one without recoil. If we do this. Yeah, like, it's still wild how quickly it takes place. Yeah, because one, my shop is fucking ice cold. Let's see if there's something else worth grabbing. And in general, it's just been more challenging to get out into the shop and productive. On top of that, like, I don't have any work. Like, I don't have any commission pieces lined up. There's nothing for me to do out there except make shit I want to, which is great. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's also less motivating to do so. And because I've been working on this podcast for so long, back in May is when the first video went out for podcast stuff. We're now recording our 5th episode this Saturday. So it's been a lot of planning, but we got there. Yeah, I'm excited to get it finally into production. Like, there's been a few hiccups with technical stuff that we've been figuring out, but also, like, it's the middle of 6 seasons, so spreads going around to pretty much everyone. So we lost out on a few recording sessions, and you know, the goal was to have everything kind of published by now, just after the new year. But we need to get another episode or two under our belt so that we have some reserves to chew from if we run into a problem like that again. So hopefully the beginning of February, everything is lined up and ready to go for publication. As good can be expected. Most of it's just more of that, like, internal panic of having way too many fucking things to worry about. Having to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm running an entire campaign with very little experience doing it. Yeah, we're all, I'm love-hate relationship with it all, you know? I do as I normally do, which is I stomp my feet and piss whine about it while still ultimately doing it because I'm stubborn. And I'm gonna follow through. Character summon limit times 2. You know, it's hard not to. I mean, who does like the whole adulting thing and like processes their shit appropriately? Who's got time for that? I don't have time for that. Oh look, I got a majestic mustache now. That's awesome. One, two, there. So there. Yay, I win. Very nice. Oh, this is right there on the edge of doing more damage. Oh, maybe I can do this. That bumps it up. It's like those people you see on Instagram in every circumstance, but like, you know, where I'm gonna come from is parents in particular Like the soccer moms who are like, yeah, I've got 4 children and all of them are engaged in activities, and I wake up early in the morning and I have my smoothie, and then I go work out for an hour and a half, and then I get my kids, and then I go work, and then after school we take them, we do all these activities, and then we sit down for a fun family evening of, like, you know what, get fucked. I'm lucky to get my children to school on time and function during the day, let alone juggle 400 things that you make it look so easy to do. Who has that amount of energy? I don't understand it. I mean, at the end of the day, good for them. It just sure as shit isn't realistic. Not often, not the ones that are playing those cards. Sobbing to themselves, I'm still worth it. Like the rest of us do, sobbing in the corner. All right, this is unnecessary. I don't need the site. I just want to show you guys what looking like a draft is. Bam. Is that just everything about this right now makes me happy. That's how it should be. Look at that relic. I have a nice long neck. Oh, it almost got me. Last moment, it died. So if you can defeat any of the bosses, I don't know if it's on normal mode. Maybe, maybe not. I couldn't tell you for sure. That one's super speedy. That one comes with more damage. If you beat him without getting hit, you get to come in here and sacrifice your life to get good stuff. We're gonna get very squishy for just a moment. It's pretty much how I feel about most things too. Expression ties it all together. Need some more mana. Oh no! I went and ruined all my shield. Got distracted. Look at that neck. Adjust my spells once this level completes. I like how it's playing at the moment. $120 at 12. This comes with a damage upgrade. extra one there, and then maybe... Yeah, I want to cast a lot more. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I guess we could take the extra bullet that's doing nothing. Pop it somewhere. Go that route. We need some life because we are squishy. Nope. I heard it, but I couldn't see it. Got me there. Wonder how long the tail gets. Does it get infinitely long? Take another boomerang. Looks like it might get infinitely long. Stop it with the explodey things. We are very squishy right now. My little friends and their popping sound. All right, this is a solid choice. And I'm glad we saved our key. I'm less glad that we saved our key. Got a multi-shot for it. job of eating most of my mana up. Like, there's just enough pairing of quality gaming and absurdity to make everything about this fun. Now, I'm chewing through mana pretty quickly. And I am ripe for death. Oh, son of a bitch. This is like pretty much one of the worst bosses to have a significant amount of projectiles for. Look, it was risky taking that relic. It chewed up all my life. But you know, you gotta YOLO it. I'm still figuring it out. Oh, look! My asshole of a camera doesn't like to operate. Son of a bitch. Let's open that app. No, where'd it go? So I have a Canon camera, and oh, it doesn't like any of this, does it? This is super obnoxious. All right, here. I don't like this. This does not make me happy. Unplug that. Bring up NVIDIA. Switch it over to webcam. Close that out. And refresh. This over here. Poof. So I have a Canon camera, and you can use, when you plug it in, you have to use their software, US utility, to get it to connect to your screen to do camera stuff like this. However, they only let you use it at a like 720p, I think, is the highest resolution that you can use. And if you want to use it at higher, 1080 or 4K, you have to pay a monthly subscription. That irks me to no end. It's one of the most disgusting, predatory things companies can do. I think it's gross. So I recently was gifted for Christmas a Elgato capture card. It's a USB stick with an HDMI input that lets you basically screen grab a camera device of some sort. And the issue is the What's up, Daydreams? The issue is that the camera shuts off after 30 minutes using the cam link. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. I've heard some people talk about how it's meant only for borderless or windowed applications. I've run it with a handful of full screen borderless. I'm running it right now. I've never run into any issues with it failing to work. And I'm new to all of this, so I'm figuring it out as I go myself. Like, there's a lot to juggle when it comes to streaming. There's just so many things, especially when you're talking about trying to do anything professional where it's like, you know, you want to be a Twitch affiliate and you want to have alerts and custom sounds and interactions with the community, and it's like, oh my god, the sheer number of things hurts my brain. But when you're on a single screen, absolutely, you have so many things to manage, and if you got a full screen application open, it kind of makes seeing chat difficult. So I'm glad so many people have found it useful. I was actually wildly surprised how quickly that video blew up. Well, I'm glad you're here. Appreciate it. We've got to stick together. Laser beams. Let me go re-roll this one into a new one. And re-roll this one. I've considered, oh man, it looks like we're gonna get laser beams. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I've seen like these little 6-inch or 8-inch rectangular monitors that are like 50 to $100, somewhere around there. Really simple LCD screens that you can use specifically just to have chat. Like, you can run it long ways and put it next to your screen, or put it like on the bottom or on top, and all it'll be is chat, like real simple. I've considered something like that, but it's a lot nicer having it overlay on my game, because I'm literally looking at my screen. Shh. You keep that kind of self-negativity to yourself. No one asked you to be helpful. Maybe we'll just go rainbows into lasers? When has that ever been a bad idea? You're always helpful. You are helpful right now by being present. And by liking, sharing, Yeah, right now, let me see if I can't, right here. This is where you guys are showing up on my screen. Like literally in the middle of my regular viewing. Because if it's like up here off to the side, I could still easily miss it. Big facts. All right, we're not gonna mess too much further, and I think we're gonna go maybe laser. It's so mana heavy. But it does do some boom fast. So this game is, the closest thing I can say is like a Binding of Isaac. You run through a handful of stages, a boss at each one, and you get spells, a variety of them, that do certain things. Like this one shoots rainbows. This one is just a magic bullet. This one's a laser beam. And then you have modifiers that you can add that change the way the spell works. So right now, when I cast this one casts afterwards. And you combine these to make some really wild, insane, game-breaking, computer-starving things. Like I can change it up and put a laser beam there so that it's now hitting it with a laser after it's done. Grab another rainbow. And then you just go and progress. Oh, it's too much mana. Or maybe we do that instead. We don't need to slow it down. Oh, then I don't know if this is gonna work proactively. They have arachnophobia safe mode. Oh, it's a cheeseburger! I have never seen the other things. The spiders in game turn into onions. I didn't know that this turned into a cheeseburger. That makes me so happy. It's so good. Getting that's kind of neat. We're gonna take that one. So this one does multi-shot. So now I get to shoot 2 of them. It's awesome. And then you can get these things here to automatically cast spells for you. So now whenever I shoot, the second wand will work for me. And you build out your wands. I mean, you start out the game with just one and a few slots and low life and money, but as you go, you get these little blood jewels and unlock things, and then you also get relics, which we're in a relic room right now, that modify your character into some really wild things. More mana. Like in the last one, I had a giraffe neck to increase my sight. So you put on all these little things. It's entertaining. Like I got a cool little spyglass on right now. And it's got a lot of replayability. There's a ton of build diversity. The game is currently early access, but pretty well developed. There's like 40 weapons and wands in total, spells and wands. Like 30 each or something. I'd have to go piece by piece to count it. All right, this is a... Yep, I figured I'd get it wrong. Wow, I got... Starting off the new year, you know? All right. Okay. Boom. And we got some money, let's go spend it. Now these planters in these rooms sometimes have keys. Most stuff doesn't have anything attached to it. Kind of tempted to... I want to try that. I need some keys. Kind of want another wand. I think keys have the bigger impact between now and anything else. We're gonna grab the meteor, even though we're not gonna use it. So let's get you to cast that, and I don't think we even need... Or maybe we put it on that one, since we don't have a good way to... The downside to these channeled spells is they interfere with your ability to cast, so you're kind of stuck in using them. Alright. Oh, we didn't double up. Sometimes if you upgrade it, it changes the piece. I figured I was gonna get both eyes. Look at the terrifying onions. The cheeseburger sent me. That was perfect. I don't think I don't have a compendium here. There's a good amount of content. Right? I don't particularly care for onions. I've heard that that Mystique here was saying that earlier, and that's not the first time it's come up. Cult of the Lamb was on my playlist, but I've actually never done it yet. Maybe that'll be one of the games that I add to my first play and stream list. It was on my to get list. I just never got around to it. Definitely right up my alley. I like the roguelite, roguelike game varieties. But I tend to gravitate more towards horde survival. This is a little outside of my normal play wheel, but it isn't because it has the randomized level up system that I appreciate. good to know. I think I'm gonna add it. Probably one to come sooner rather than later. We need 100 to unlock the particular one we're looking for. 100 little blood crystals. Hey, that's a good way to go about it. Yeah, looks great. How was it?
It took a little less time.
Yeah. Looks fantastic. Okay. Oh, the whole so I would 100%. Oh wait, let me make sure I have the right window pulled up here. I'm a big fan of My Heart. So like horror-based things so far off my radar of things I want to do. However, with the right audience, I would 100% jump into all sorts of content I don't have any particular strong interest in subjecting myself to. No, I'm not speaking specifically on Cult of the Lamb, that one. I know what's going on with that one. I'm speaking more specifically about the actual horror end of horror gaming. All right, this is a I keep going up there thinking that it's the one I want to be in. That was so much easier. Well, Dreams, I hope to remember that, because my memory is fucking garbage. But I will try. You can ask V here. We've had many a conversation, many a time, where it's like, yeah, we've already talked about this. But the ones that are, you know, yep, the ones that are present, they tend to stick out. Mystique's been part of the crew. Fuck, I don't even know. A year and a half? 2 maybe? Early Wood Veteran Wood Talk days. Making my weapons and streaming my woodworking. like I need to make like, so the one thing about streaming in particular that hurts me is all of the accessories, like alerts and emotes and affiliate and all the stuff that goes into what streaming is. Like, I'm not tech savvy at all. Technology hurts my brain. I do not like computers. I do not like my phone. None of it. But I know that there's an element of this that is creating those things that makes it, you know, more enjoyable to pull everything together. What am I doing? I tried hitting I for inventory because that's just like gamer habit 101, and it doesn't actually make a difference. Well, fun fact, I'm not all that good at being accepting of other people's help. Like, I built my woodworking channel on the premise of just giving my work away. So I gave away, I don't know, $10,000 to $15,000 in furniture and art and weapons and other stuff I made, because it just makes me happy. I don't have any attachment to it. And so, like, giving, helping, being of service, like providing information or tips or talking shop or just like whatever I can do to be like, oh yeah, you got this, cheerlead you on. I'm there for it. Trying to help people figure out that anyone can do anything if you put your mind to it and you're willing to fuck up a whole bunch. But when people are like, hey, I can help you out, I'm always like, ooh, feel kind of uncomfortable accepting things from other people. I think you have to have, yeah, it's the 50 followers that I'm now quickly approaching. I guess after that last video, I went from 11 to like 30, 40 or something. I want some more spells. Look at him go. So I'm moving this summer. Ugh, it's coming up so fast. All right. Things are working out here. And I have every intention of like finding someone local, because right now I live in the sticks in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina. I like it out here in the country. I have several times. Some of it's tracked. And my goal is to find someone and be like, hey, can you help me figure this out? And I'll just pay you. And it'll probably be something like, I'll get myself set up. They'll show up and then they're gonna look at me and be like, dude, all your stuff's fine. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to. I was like, okay, appreciate it, here's money. I need a hands-on walkthrough. Maybe. You read some of the comments in that video that went viral that brought people here, and there's a lot of not helpful help. We're just like, bro, just use this. You're fucking stupid. Gee, thanks. It's a good thing I had all this information available to me. So one of the things I'm going to be doing moving forward is putting together some additional videos that are based on just like hey, if you're part of this new content streaming thing and you found use from this, if you have information, we'll put it here, and then everyone can sell something that they think is worth using for chat or whatever, and then it's all in one place. It's a good way to go. I really need someone hands-on so they can just like click through things and I can watch monkey see, monkey do all day. If you want me to watch YouTube, or you're gonna tell me to like go just trying to figure out how to close my ghost chat and something took time where they're like, yeah, it's over at the icon. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know these things. Okay, that's getting a little obnoxious. For every critical hit with this wand, let's buy it. And we're gonna put our crit in there. And we'll put it in there once we're out of this obnoxious room. Because they just want to murder these things over here, too. Well, I grew up in a house full of computers. I had a computer before consoles existed. The little built-in with the screen that was this big that ran MS-DOS and took 8-inch floppy disks. Because my dad's a programmer and web designer, and so we've had computers for as long as computers have been a thing. And I was always really tech savvy, really like just, I'm not tooting my own horn, I was very smart. Everything came to me pretty easily. And then I was bombed too many times, and I got a TBI, and so now numbers and technology and memory are just not my strong suits anymore. So things don't work nearly as pleasantly as I would like them to. Born late 80s, so yes, grew up in the 90s. I'm a whopping 37, and you know what's exciting about that? I had to Google how old I was because I wasn't sure. Alright, let's start dumping some goodies in with this one. We'll put a wand there. Yeah, 30s Club. Go for the double laser. I don't know how well that's gonna work, and I'm broke, so I don't need to go there. that, and then we'll double up on our coins. You gotta use what works. Truly good things are never seasonal. So what do? You cast spells for every crit. Gives me crit rate. How many do I need? Three is always good. I guess we'll just leave that alone. Maybe we'll go with the laser beam. Appreciate having you around. Enjoy your lunch. Maybe we go laser into. We need something with a faster cast speed or a bigger oomph. Maybe meteor. Maybe we go meteor into black hole. Let's see, which here is worth upgrading? More mana. I'll take it. That was easy. Randomly upgrade. What do we get? 6 shield when entering the door. I have to forget that I can hurt myself with my meteor and not to stand too close to it, which I actually very easily forget. Like that. Okay. Do we have the eye for it? Looks like we're just, you know, doing it the smart way. Teleport you back to 3 seconds every once in a while. I'm sure that'll be annoying. I don't think I have any ways of removing curses. My wands are pushing me around. I really appreciate that. Let's go spell heavy. Oh, it appears that I'm not actually using my spell in the places that I want my spells to be in. Upgrade a rainbow. Oh, so I get a nice little cue that I'm about to teleport backwards. This curse will be removed with a relic. Worked out well. I don't think I need all that extra stuff happening. Let's do that. And for my least favorite boss. 95. What do we have? We'll put it on. That one instead. Tico. Now that I have triple shot, I'd be able to oh, that's right, the casting speed is just abysmal. Yeah, they are. Laser beams and charm. I don't think I have enough to afford any thing else. It appears that my game wants to start doing a lot of stuff. Wow, that is expensive. %, magic cost. I think that's probably because it casts like several of them. Holy shit. Oh, we have one right here. I'm sitting here like trying to figure out what's happening. And I can come in and start making modifications. So we're doing the ants shot there. While in flight, that's not gonna work. Alright, that does something. Water gun could be fun. I think we've decided against it. And I have my laser beam. I also think we're gonna go against it. There's a lot happening on my screen. What are we not using? A thunder spell. Green goop and the U. I'm broke. Alright, we have moved into the absurd. It gets pretty out of control pretty fast. You get things to synergize just right. Let's double our keys so we can grab this potion. At a certain point, I don't even have to do anything. The wands are running on their own at this point. Alright, which one is it? Right there. a memory one. Oh no, god damn it. Spell slots. Maybe we add you here. We beef up our summons a little bit. Let's grab another spell. Are things happening on my screen? I'm not entirely sure. Where am I in this hot mess? Safe in my thundercloud of death. Maybe less safe. Crit rate, that's a good one. We can drink that one now. And run into the shop. Who wants to see what's happening? like healing would be a good idea. I'm not prone to good ideas. We're actually gonna make them poisonous. We don't have any keys. I'm gonna grab it. More shield. And we'll break. Ooh. Upgraded Pillar of Light. An upgraded Grimoire. So let's do that. And maybe this. Almost too much to keep track of. You can turn off screen stuff to make it easier at some point. Then you don't get to see what you're doing. As in all of this wonderful chaos. That's the potion. And looks like we lost. Need those floaty things that shoot the little eyeballs. And we lose again. What's good? How you doing, Hopstick? Where am I? There I am. Off to a good start. Son of a bitch. I can't tell where I am. I could really use some health. I think it might make more sense to put this here and make them cold, and to give you probably more mana. Or maybe more mana here. I got no complaints. I have lots of complaints. But let's go. Any big plans for this year? Are you a resolution type of individual? Clear skies, what's up? I forgot that I'm cursed, and I will teleport every once in a while back to where I was a few moments ago. And I'll think I'm in one spot and I'm not paying attention, and all of a sudden, poof, I'm somewhere else. You know, at this point, I think I'm gonna get, I don't know, there's a bunch of like little mobs that die in the boss fight. All right. These things. You know what? I don't know that this run's going to end successfully. Got a neat build, but brink of the permanent squish. open this up and see what it is. Curses. What does magic value actually mean? Neither of those are all that spectacular. Now, look here. I'm gonna melt some spells together. I guess we don't need to yet. We're gonna need to use, for the fourth boss, which is almost impossible to kill, I don't know if we'll be able to. We're gonna need a lot of these things. Saving our bacon. We don't want to re-roll that. I think we can re-roll the black hole. And just keep getting black hole. Damn. I don't think I have any other rares to re-roll. Alright, one more coin, one more reroll. Didn't work. I need to look. I think the dash spell might be better suited for the crit wand. Might have a higher crit rate, and it's a lot more controllable. Although I don't have the wand that's... Maybe I don't know. It's the control element of it that's an important part of it. Is so sticky. All damage. So, yeah, 100% this is the way to go. Alright, appreciate you stopping by. Clear skies, things are good. But we need the control. That's gonna super power that one. Maybe we just make it like super cheap. Maybe we dump that for... Equal number of spell slots. And what are you casting? You're casting... maybe... I don't know that this is going to be affordable at this point. I guess so. Let's find out how this works. I guess the question is, where are my spells casting at? Are they just casting on the rotation of my wand? It seems to be the case. Getting it to cast these barriers in front of me might be kind of a challenge. Have my homing. Let's drink it. And propel ourselves with our farts. Alright, this is it. This is our moment. I think we can probably shoot stuff here. Double up is necessary. What? I guess we'll try that to start. Get some triple lasers. I wish I had a dummy to test on prior to entering. And if we make... We can make you go faster. And we can make all of you poisonous. And then maybe make you do this. 231. Wow, that's gonna take forever. All right, let's go. Die. I don't know where I am. Oh, I get to come back. I forgot. I have a potion. Alright, let's switch this out, see if that helps any. Hurry, 40 seconds, you can do it. Cheesing it at this point. I don't know where I am. Alrighty. It's a bummer, but we did it. Wow, we're 5 shy of unlocking our new skin. But I have parenting to do, so I'm gonna end my stream here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I'll be back later, doing more of this, figuring out weird stuff to do. Appreciate y'all and your time. Have a good one, and a good new year, if words.